Hello, friends. Welcome. So today we will be discussing about how to transition from IT service to product industry. So you're sitting there in your IT service job right now, and you're thinking maybe there's something more out there for you. Maybe you've heard about all these amazing product companies, Google, Netflix, Amazon, and you're wondering, how do I actually make that jump? Well, I've been exactly where you are right now. 6 years ago, I was stuck in the service industry grind. You know what I'm talking about. Tight deadlines, client demands, and honestly, I felt like I was just a cog in someone else's machine. But today, I want to share with you the exact roadmap I used to transition into the product world. And trust me, it changed everything. Now, before we dive in, let me be really honest with you about something. This transition, it's not going to happen overnight. I see so many people expecting to jump ship in 2 weeks, and that's not realistic. But if you're willing to put in the work, and I mean really commit to this process, then what I'm about to share with you could completely transform your career. Okay, so first things first, you need to understand the fundamental difference between service and product mindset. In service, we're reactive. Client says jump, we ask how high, but in product, we're proactive, we're thinking about user problems, we're innovating, we're building something that scales. This mindset shift, it's probably the most important thing you need to master. Here's what I did, and this might sound a little crazy at first, but I started treating my current service projects like product development. Instead of just delivering what the client asked for, I began asking myself, how can I make this better? How can I add value beyond their requirements? This one change, it started rewiring my brain to think like a product person. Now let's talk skills, because this is where most people get overwhelmed. They think they need to learn everything at once: programming languages, design thinking, data analysis, product management framework. But here is the thing, you probably already have more transferable skills than you realize. Your experience with stakeholder management in services, that translates directly to product management. Your understanding of technical constraints, that's gold in product development. Your ability to work under pressure and deliver solutions. These are exactly the skills product companies are looking for. But there are some gaps you'll need to fill, and I'm going to be straight with you about this. You need to understand user experience design, at least the basics. You need to grasp data analytics, because product decisions are data driven. And most importantly, you need to develop product thinking, which means always asking, what problem are we solving for the user? Here's my 3 month action plan, and I want you to really listen to this part, because this is what worked for me. Month 1, immerse yourself in product content. Read books like Inspired by Marty Kagan, follow product leaders on LinkedIn, join product management communities. You need to start speaking the language. Month 2, start building something. I don't care if it's a simple app, a website, or even just a detailed product specification for an imaginary product. You need tangible proof that you can think and execute like a product person. This becomes your portfolio, your proof of concept. Month 3, network like your career depends on it, because honestly, it does. Reach out to product managers, attend meetups, even virtual ones work great. Ask for informational interviews. Most people in product are happy to help if you approach them respectfully. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the interview process. Product interviews are different. They are going to ask you about trade-offs, about prioritization, about how you'd handle competing stakeholder demands. They might give you a case study, design this product for blind users, or prioritize these features with limited resources. The key here, and this took me a while to figure out, is showing your thought process. They don't expect you to have all the answers. They want to see how you think through problems, structure your responses, identify the users, understand their pain points, propose solutions, explain your reasoning. Here's something nobody talks about: the salary adjustment period, moving from service to product. Especially initially, you might not see an immediate bump in compensation. But here's the thing: product roles typically have much higher growth potential, with better stock options, and honestly, way more interesting work. Let me share a mistake I made and hopefully save you from the same fate. I initially applied only to senior product roles because I had senior experience in services. Big mistake. I should have been open to associate or junior product positions because the learning curve is steep and you need that foundation. Your service background, it's actually an advantage in many ways. You understand technical feasibility better than most product people coming from pure business backgrounds. You know what it takes to actually build and deliver solutions. Use this, don't hide from it. The transition isn't easy. There were moments I questioned everything, wondered if I was making a huge mistake. But looking back now, working on products that millions of people use, having a real impact on user experiences, it was absolutely worth every challenge along the way. So here's what I want you to do right now. Today, pick one product you use daily and write a one-page analysis of what you'd improve and why. This simple exercise, it'll start training your product brain and give you something concrete to talk about in interviews. Your service experience isn't a limitation, it's your competitive advantage waiting to be unleashed in the product world.